Carl-Byington was rock climbing in West Virginia in 2003 when he sustained a major leg injury.
Doing that, and I was about 300 feet up on the side of the south pinnacle of Seneca Rocks, and I was trying to get a piece of protection in there that I just couldn't quite get worked out, and it was starting to rain and a little misty, so the conditions were turning a little rough, and I was getting a little impatient with it, and I finally thought I had something that was going to hold. Basically, it's just a little aluminum chuck that you put into the rock and get it cammed in there, and I tested it by pulling it, and unfortunately it popped out on me. So I'm just flying down, going like pancake, face first, and onto a big rock outcropping below me. So I fell about 70 feet this way, and I remember what was going through my mind. It was, wow, I'm falling farther than I should be. And then it was, those trees are getting a lot closer. They're getting way too close. I remember those thoughts because it's kind of happening in slow motion. Then at the last second, I was fortunate that instead of pancaking like this, the rope jerked me, and I hit both my legs like that on the outcropping of rock. And then I bounced off, and I'm hanging below there. So
Carl ended up at Geisinger Medical Center in Danville, where he was treated by Dr. James-Widmaier.
Carl's injury was extremely severe. He had an open fracture where basically the viability of the leg was in question, so he needed multiple surgeries, not only to clean out foreign debris from having the skin broken and the bone going through it, but also procedures to kind of align the bone, temporarily hold it in place, and then ultimately to fix it. And then it took a while for it to heal.
I said, look, we got to just get back up to Pennsylvania. Let's get to Hershey or Geisinger. And they called both Hershey and Geisinger Medical, and Hershey wasn't able to take me, but I was fortunate that Dr. Widmaier said, yep, we'll take him. So they were willing to take me up here, and they said, look, we're not sure if we can repair that enough that you're going to be able to ever put all your weight on your tibia. You may, be able to put some of it on there, but running might be an issue. Certainly walking may be an issue for a long time. And if we can't get it to heal, you're probably going to lose your foot.
Right? I don't think I realized the extent of, this guy's going to go run on it. And he came back and like talking marathons. Really? And then you read about, marathons on different continents. So I never would have dreamed it was to this extent dysfunction.
After 9 months of not being able to walk and a number of surgeries, Carl was able to begin a long rehab process.
I started jogging, I would say, in late 2004, early 2005. And at first it was literally like I would just, jog like maybe 100 yards. And then I just walk back. And then in this little development I had, there was a 3/4 mile. So it was a huge accomplishment for me, I remember, when I actually ran the whole loop around my development of 3/4 mile back to my house.
On Tuesday, the pair met up for the first time since Carl finished running a marathon on all 7 continents.
To some degree, I think you have to not underestimate somebody when they look and are serious and they're going to tell you they're going to do something extraordinary. So
I needed to come back and do something to prove to myself emotionally and psychologically, as well as physically, that I'd come back and I could be the type of adventurer that I wanted to be.